a lot of stuff that I have to catch you guys up on. And no, this video is not going to be about weight loss or any of that crap. But if you are interested in that, the best way to do it is ask ChatGPT. It'll give you everything you need to know. It's pretty simple. But other than that, the main reason why I want to make this video, one, I haven't made one in a while, and there's a bunch of reasons for that. One of them being my damn hat clip finally broke on me. Went out of the way, bought another one. It's here. We're good to go. But I'm also not working from the same person anymore. I am currently working for somebody else. The only downside to that is I'm not going to be in a Peterbilt and or doing the same line of work. So yes, it could possibly affect the channel, which would really suck. But eventually I will get back into driving and all that stuff and like being in a big rig type of thing. I just got my hazmat and I got my tankers. For some of you that know, it's an X endorsement, or at least here in Colorado. So I got that and a lot of good money in that. So later on down the line, okay. Other than that, the new job that I'm at now, I specifically got hired on for delivering and removal of roll-offs or dumpsters. So a buddy of mine that I haven't talked to in a long time just kind of came back into my life all of a sudden. Just out of nowhere, boom, we start talking again, and it turns out he needs a driver. Well, I was very fortunate that that happened because at the last place that I was at, there was no hours. I wasn't even getting 20-hour days or 20-hour weeks. And so I went through a little bit of a struggle there financially. I was unable to pay rent, so I had to sell a bunch of stuff. One of those being my camera and all the accessories that came with it. So that stuff is no longer in my possession. Again, I sold that to pay my rent, and that's okay. Shit happens. Other than that, I got a gift for Christmas, thanks to the Suegra. It's a SmallRig phone mount, or like a phone cage. And so as of right now, I am recording this on the Blackmagic camera. You can get that through the any app store. I know iOS has it. I'm pretty sure Android has it, but it is free. And it's honestly one of the best camera apps out there. The crazy part about all this is that the 17 Pro Max, while using this camera, of course, the 17 Pro Max has already better quality than the A7 III that I was using. So it all kind of happened for a reason, you know, and it was all perfect timing, I guess. So the thing about this job is that my buddy has two businesses. One of them being the roll-offs, like I said, and another one is doing granite countertops and stuff like that. But so whenever we have nothing going on with the main business that he hired me on for, I will be doing other stuff. And it's random stuff.
Big ass one.
For instance, last week I was removing drywall, I was painting, staining a wooden fence. I run errands. Like I go to Home Depot, pick up stuff that he might need or we need for any kind of, whatever project we're working on. But it's always something different. For instance, this last week on Thursday, I finally got to go do a bin, which is out in the middle of nowhere, out in some town, and who knows, I forget what the name is, but it was just a one bin. So I went out, it was an hour out, dropped the bin, came back, and I think I stained that day. And so the channel is is going to change. It's not going to be the same as it was before, unfortunately. Eventually, I will like to get back into it and do that, which would be really cool. But as of right now, that is what's going on. But I do thank you guys for all the support. I thank you guys for the follow. For some of you that have been, who have been commenting and stuff, I also thank you. I really appreciate all that. And, but yeah, the reason why I had like this whole thing planned out, but unfortunately my girlfriend and the kids are about to show up. So, I don't have much time. But another thing too is that I had a bunch of footage for I guess my last week that I was with that other company that I was with. But something unexpected happened. I got my dispatch late at night when, like I normally do. They're like, hey, you're going to jump in this truck tomorrow. You're going to take this truck. It's like, okay. So I jump in the truck, and before I say anything, the funny part about all this is that the driver who normally is in that truck I think has no clue what that specific thing like really represents, or like the history behind it. So I can't really judge him for that. I think he thought it looked cool and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna put it up. So, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And so I jump in this truck, and the very first thing you see is this massive Confederate flag, um, strapped up all across the windshield. So the only reason why I gave him props, not for the flag, but for the item itself. So I don't know if you guys ever noticed where in the Peterbilt that I was driving, it has it's like a visor that you it's an accessory, it's an aftermarket product that you have to buy and put on the truck, but it's like a visor. And so what it does, it just prevents the sun from hitting you directly in the face. And those of you, for you truckers out there that have it, it's it's a night and day difference. Well, he went out of his way and bought this thing online where instead of it being outside, it's inside, and you suction cup it to the inside of the windshield, and it works the same exact same like the same way. So it's pretty much just a visor, but of course it has the Confederate flag on the visor. So not only did he have it on that, but he also had it on the steering wheel column, like some like kind of thing that was wrapped around the steering wheel column. And so again, I don't think he knows the history behind it. So again, I wouldn't um, put too much concern or judge the man too much. You know what I mean? But that is a reality that I was living in during that week. That's the reason why I didn't post. One, that two, the hat clip didn't come in until that Friday, so I do have footage of the flag and that truck that I was in and stuff. So I do want to post it. I want you guys to check it out. Again, it's that's the reality that I went through that day. And again, I have no relations to the flag or any relations to what people use it for nowadays. You know, so but I do want to post that. So again, for those of you that want to stick around and see what I got going on, and that'd be cool. And if you don't, I completely understand. Hopefully, once I start getting more videos of me in trucks and driving and stuff, and like I said, hopefully we get into some kind of hazmat work. But there's a lot of other good things happening in my life that I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. This is just me telling you guys kind of like what's happening uh, in my life, a quick little update. So yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by.